I have some things that I'm sure you've already made assumptions about. These are things that help to define who I am. It's important to know what defines you. So my motto in life is if I'm not going 90 miles an hour and in five different directions, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Crazy is a word that I hear most often come from people's mouths when I talk about my life. Hi, I'm Beth Ann Haney, and I'm here to inform you what defines me and who I am. In order to understand that, it's important to know what I believe in, who my family is, and what I do in life. So, to find out what I believe in, this is what the main belief is for me, that Jesus is Lord. Everything else stems from there. I believe that family and friends are the most important thing. We're created to be social beings, and without our friends and family, there's no value in life. It's also our responsibility to raise our children in the values of the Lord so that when we die, we have no regret and a clear conscience. I also believe that education starts at home. As an educator and a mother, I know the immense value that a home life has on a child's education, no matter what kind of education. And I believe that no matter what we do, we should always give 100% of ourselves. If we don't, we're only giving a fraction. And if we give up, we're giving up too early. You never finish until you're done. I believe in fun and relaxation. I love to have fun. God gave us these experiences of fun and the emotion of having fun for a reason. So I always take advantage of it whenever I can. And relaxation is so important. God created the Sabbath day for a reason. We are not designed to be like the Energizer Bunny. We need to recharge. And without rest and relaxation, we can't go back to my previous belief of giving 100%. So that's what I believe. Who my family is also how I define myself. My husband is my biggest supporter, but he's also my biggest source of stress, but I do love him. He supports me no matter what I do. He supports me unconditionally, no matter how many times I get mad at him or I make him mad or I fail to put him above other things. He always loves me. He watches over our daughter and cares for her, which shows me how much she loves me as well. He also works incredibly hard to provide for us. Sometimes it takes away a lot of time from my daughter and I, but we never want for anything. Even though he is often tired at work, he always makes time for home. My daughter is the most amazing 2-year-old little bundle of joy. She's always full of smiles and hugs. She'll run up to you for no reason, gives you hugs and kisses. She knows that at bedtime she's got to give hugs and kisses to everyone in the room. She is just a wonderful 2-year-old, not the 2-year-old that you think of when you think of those terrible twos. She's smart and adorable, which makes me such a proud mother. She has enormous vocabulary, and she says her prayers before every meal and at bedtime. There's also an unknown family member to soon join us. My husband and I have decided that there's a missing part of our family. So with a lot of prayer and thought, we have decided to foster to adopt. We decided to foster to adopt for a lot of different reasons. We've seen the need of children in our own state, right here in the United States, as well as this is the fastest way to bring a new family member into our home. And financially, this is the most reasonable way to bring a new family member into the Haney clan. So now let's take a look at what I do for a living. My extensive education has given me a well-rounded background. I went to undergraduate school and majored in marine science with a strong concentration in oceanography. I got my master's degree in secondary education with a specialization in curriculum and technology. I have a diploma in medical transcription. I'm currently a teacher for a cyber charter school teaching 8th grade science. But in the past 6 years, I've taught 7th grade science, earth science, chemistry, physics, biology, applied science, and marine biology. My science experience has given me a very strong basis for education, as well as maintaining an organized and productive life. I am also a student nurse. I realized many years ago that although I do well as a teacher and I can make a good living as a teacher, that's not where my heart is. So I decided to go back to school and pursue a nursing career. I plan to get my master's in nursing so I can get my nurse practitioner's license and fully utilize my education. My dream is to work in some way with pediatrics, either neonates or oncology patients. So as you can see, my life is very busy. It has been 90 miles an hour, 5 different directions my whole adult life, and I don't know what I would do if I weren't going at that speed. I've become very good at balancing many different things at many different times, and it's who I've become. But I do want to point out that I have mentioned different aspects of my life in the order that I feel they are most important. Without God, I wouldn't have chose who my husband was, and without my husband, there would be no daughter. And without them, I would have no reason for an education and for a career. So I wanted to inform you about who I am, but also to let you know why I live this crazy life. Thank you.